Mm. I got an addiction, y'all. I can't stay out of my tub, so I ruined my flat iron. I'm gonna fix it though. Come with me on the adventures of a temporary. Come with me on the adventures of a temporarily out of work wife and mother. Let's get this day started, y'all. It's Saturday. Let's start with feeding and taking out these funky dogs. Let's go. And it's definitely time for another weekend reset. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Yes, I went to bed like this. I'm sorry, my back was killing me. I had to take meds and call it a night. You hear my doggy baby crying because I'm ready to eat. Yeah, so this video started off crazy. I can't believe I did that, and I'm really gonna post this. But you know what? I see a lot of day in the life videos where people get up, wash their face, put on makeup, comb their hair, put their scarf back on, set up their camera, get back in the bed, and pretend like they just got up. I wasn't doing that. This is non-aesthetic mom life. And if that was weird or crazy or whatever, oh well. So this is what it looks like in the morning when I really get up. I get up, I feed the dogs, I let them out, I sweep around their area because I do not like dog hair on my floor in my kitchen. And I do a few things while I wait for them to come back in. I don't really like making my coffee or doing anything with food until I have them back in and in their crates and I can wash my hands. And once I do that, it's usually time to make coffee. This day I decided that I would give them some quiet moments, calm and choose, because they have been on one all morning. And then I went upstairs and did my routine. Now I took all my hair supplies upstairs and I plugged up my flat iron because, like I said, I ruined this hair. And then I flossed and brushed my teeth and did my mouthwash and skincare routine. Got off camera and washed my bits and tittles, and then came back and did this hair. I did not do a good job of flat ironing it, but I did flat iron it and pin curl it. I just didn't want to put too much heat on it. I knew when I did it that I was going to have to come back and do it again because my baby girl decided she wanted to go to Area 51 or Arena 51 or whatever the heck it's called. We'll all find out together later on. And it was definitely hot outside. My original intentions was to do all of my chores in the house, but my baby girl is usually not off on Saturdays, and she was off today, and she wanted to spend time with her family, so that's what we did. As you can see from the video, there was still lots of frizz in my hair, but I just couldn't sit here and really get it straight, especially because I kept being distracted by these gray hairs, and a gray hair hate to see me coming because once I see it, I'm plucking it. We have an understanding. If they don't want to be plucked, they need to hide. I have no problem with getting older, but I hate gray hairs. If they're going to be gray, then they need to be gray in a big clump so that if I plucked them, I would have a bald spot. Because I almost rather have a bald spot than gray hair staring at me and I'm staring at them and they staring at me. Now, before we could go anywhere, I needed that son of mine to at least start on his chores. Otherwise, he'd find a way not to. And I had to get a new broom and dustpan because I was tired of looking at that Libman. I love the Libman, but golly, it just looks so dirty. Now that all of that's done, I can finally enjoy my coffee. And that's what I did. I enjoyed my coffee and I put a few things where it needed to go. I let my sunshine do his table and his bathroom. And then I went back upstairs and got dressed. I set the camera to point at him so that we could see how much of the time he spent actually cleaning and how much of it he spent playing on that phone. And he is just like his mama because he was multitasking. He was on that phone and cleaning at the same time. And every few minutes he would sit down and take a break and stare at that phone. And that's the same way I clean. At some point in there, my next door neighbor came and got on my nerves because he was adamant that somebody backed out of my driveway and backed into his deceased wife's car. We ran back that beautiful beam footage and were unable to verify his story. So that was that. It was time to go upstairs and throw on a quick face, and I just did a little something. Y'all already know I was in my yummy skin tint and my Beauty Shop Cosmetics products using my Beauty Shop Cosmetics brushes. My eyebrows were atrocious and my mustache was back. So I had to do what I had to do to basically camouflage all of that because I did not really have time to clean either of them up. But I made it do what it did. I felt good. I felt like I looked good. My back was still hurting, but I was determined to put that to the side and spend time with my family. I even decided to throw on some lashes. Now, I got these lashes from the TikTok shop, and the thing that's crazy is that they are wonderful. I love the way that they look. I love how easy they are to go on. I love how well they stay on all day, and I love how easy it is to take them off. Did I forget to mention that these lashes are glueless? Yup. I'm going to link them so that you can grab yourself some. But here I am putting them on. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. No different than if they had glue on them. And then here we are with this very frizzy pin curl. But I made it do what it do. I used some bio oil, touched it up, threw on my jewelry. I'm rocking my Mother's Day name necklace with all of my children's names on them. And my very favorite dolphin earrings that I have had since 2001. We listen and we don't judge because those are my favorite earrings. And I'm also wearing my Beauty Shop bracelets. I decided to go with a simple square neck tank top, some distressed jeans, and my coat shoes. And here we are at Alley 51. I call it everything from Area 51 to Arena 51. All I need to say is 51, and y'all know what I'm talking about. This is one of those indoor cafes that have a variety of Asian restaurants, and as is typical, I went with the seafood boil, and I'm always Ashley if somebody got to call my name out loud. So this is some of the other restaurants that are there. Alley 51 is connected to the International Grocery Store, and it is fantabulous. And as you head out of the cafe to the grocery store next door, there are several shops: an Asian corner store, Asian bakery with all of the desserts and beverages, a kids play area, an arcade, a photo booth. Those three are not captured. A shop that has comic books, magazines, and anime. Right next door is a shop that has Stuffies, Hello Kitty, Labubu, and other caricature type collector's items. And then right next door to that is the Korean beauty store. And we had to go in there and get us some face masks, some hand lotion. But we did that after we ate. So Isis had some kabocha fries. That lady's son that I married and my sunshine both had hibachi wraps and Korean fried chicken. And this is the fresh fruit and vegetables area. I did not get to shop because my back was hurting. But this is the bakery connected to the international market. And they have everything from cakes and pies and cookies to all kinds of breads. And they have sterilized tongs that you can use to make your selections. They even sell plants, and they have a large variety of them. And I had to go to my favorite aisle, which of course is the Latin aisle. I really wanted some of those Platan chips and the Mexican candy. And then I went back and waited for my food, and they called Ashley. I grabbed my seafood boil and my ginger ale, and it was time to bless that and put it in my tummy. Now, I forgot to capture everybody else's food because once those hands got dirty, I was not touching that phone. We did get 4 of the Korean donuts. We got a pistachio, a Oreo and cream, a Churro, and a Fruity Pebbles. And the Fruity Pebbles and the Oreo and cream were the absolute best. And everybody got them some boba too, except for me. They also took home some food for dinner too. And now I am wearing my food. And of course, we had to go back to the Korean grocery store so that I could get my candy and my cream soda. I was worn out. I got home and I decided that I was going to put my hair up, wash, get ready for bed, do a little recording and editing, and then I was going to clean that kitchen. But baby, let me tell you something. That's not exactly how that worked out. So I ended up cleaning that makeup off and cleaning up those eyebrows and that mustache and doing a little dermoplaning on the side of my face because it definitely needed it. Then I did my skincare, bathed, put on something comfortable, laid down on my favorite spot on the couch, and did some editing. Child, before I knew it, I was knocked out. And this is how that went. Child, before I knew it, it was the next day. Thank God my back wasn't hurting no more. But honey, I had went to bed without doing a darn thing to that kitchen. So it's Sunday now.